the dark. 'Cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back. We can breathe again when dealing with the pain. No, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. Getting old don't bother me, 'cause with eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I wanna be. No, getting old don't bother me. Truth can be a bitter pill, but it'll do you right and set you free the way a lie never will. Like climbing up the steepest hill. But truth can be a bitter pill. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like the river flows, life will take you where you need to go. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. Ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go.
Welcome to camp. It is a balmy 36 degrees out here, but gorgeous day nonetheless. Let's get everything unpacked, get camp set up. Yeah, I think this will do. I think first things first, I'm gonna get the awning set up. We ain't expecting any rain, but gives you that nice warm fuzzy feeling. Woohoo! All right, awning set up. I'm not really worried about staking it out in guy lines. There isn't supposed to be any wind. We'll just play it by ear, see what happens. Now I do need to figure out where I'm gonna put the tent. I'm gonna put it right here. I kind of want to be close proximity to everything else. It's a good flat spot. Yeah, I think we're gonna roll like right here. Let's get the tent out. I do have a new tent. Well, I've had it for a while. I hadn't had the opportunity to use it. So, I brought it this time. Now this is the Coleman Peak 1 4-person tent. And I have unpacked it, but I haven't used it. So, we're going to experience this together, I guess. Stake bag, that's good. Or tip poles, I mean. Now this tent does come with a footprint. And I don't know what is the front, and I don't know what is the back. I'm pretty sure this is the front, and it is, and we got lucky. Here's our rain fly. We're gonna get that out of the way. And like I've said before, with any dome style tent, you want to make sure you get it staked out ahead of time. And I will say, one thing that instantly impressed me with this tent, decent stakes right off the rip. Can't be mad about that. I think I want it pulled back just a little bit more. there ought to be good. Y'all are gonna have to forgive the sniffles. I've been dealing with some type of illness. Last couple of days. All right, we got it staked out. Let's get the poles up. Now I do know, because I opened this up at home, that the stakes they're like 7,000 grade aluminum, but they are color coded, so that helps out things immensely. Now I don't think they're a DAC aluminum, but they are aluminum. So let's grab one. Because we have our ground sheet, we need to make sure that we get it in both grommets. We're just gonna let that go. Now, any type of situation where you're not carrying your own tent, I always suggest a ground sheet. The only thing it's gonna do is protect your investment. And, I mean, you're in a car. That extra, couple ounces really shouldn't matter, in my opinion. You do have this large center hook that is going to capture both of those poles. And now we're just going to go around, do up all the clips. And the clips themselves are also color coded. I mean, I'm not going to say it's idiot proof, but it's simple and I like it. I think products like this help get people that are maybe unfamiliar with camping, with tents. Definitely makes things a little easier. there we go. All right, so you see here, we still got these left. And this is this tent pole. I'm pretty sure it goes behind these two front poles. So I'm gonna snake one in here. Oh, clip came loose. I probably missed that one. And then just kind of hold this in place. I mean, it's pretty daggone simple. I like it. I like simplicity. I like something you can set up in the pouring rain, and it doesn't take 10 million brain cells to do it. All right, I'm gonna come over here and get our rain fly. Now, I don't know what's the front, what's the back. I've never put it on before. So if nothing else, this should be entertaining, but we'll see how it goes. All right, I know I've got color-coded corners. This corner back here is red, and I should be looking for a red buckle. Red buckle. So I think that this is the back. What I like to do kind of pull that up over like that. Oh, that worked out perfect. Worked out better than I thought it was going to. So you can see right here, rain fly just attaches with buckles all the way around. This one the same way. Now I'm gonna go around, do up the rest of these. Now what I don't know is if there is Velcro on the inside that has to be attached to those poles. I really don't know. I guess we'll find out. Go around, tighten up all your straps. We have our vestibule here. Oh yeah, there's Velcro. So what we'll do is we'll go in Get that Velcro done up, and then we will have a new world. I see it. Again, I don't think there's going to be any bad weather, but I am going to do a few of these up. It's not going to hurt anything. It is a very nice space, I will say that. Like I said, this is my first time setting this up, so we are experiencing it together. And I'm happy you could join me, by the way. I want to be very clear. Now, I'll drop this back down, zip these back up, and then we'll stake out our vestibule. And there it is. And so I have some tarp poles I've never used. And it looks like they give you enough stakes for every guy line, which is extremely rare. But I have some tarp poles. I'm going to see if I've left myself enough room. If not, we'll just oh, how perfect is that? If it'll work that way, we'll see. We'll see. So they give you these little hooks or little loops on the bottom. Might be what we do. We need our poles. So I've already admitted, I've never used these before. They are green elephant tarp poles. Off the Jungle store. That's probably good. Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work. How about that? Let's do the other side. Now, if it does rain, or if it was going to rain, I should say, water. Well, that didn't work. Water would obviously pool there in the middle. But they're not calling for any rain, and that's not really something that I'm too worried about. So I really don't see the issue. I've got a fire pit for later tonight. And I would like to have some type of apparatus that would allow me to retain some heat, because it is going to get very, very cold. How cold, you ask? I believe the low tonight is going to be 18, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to get cold. It's going to get real cold. Shelter. Look at the tent. This is nice. I guess we need to get our sleeping bag and all that in there. So let's do that. And there's a little pocket. First thing I always put down in cold weather is a wool blanket. Just where I'm going to be sleeping. I believe that is a Woolly Mammoth brand. I'm sure they're all the same, to be honest. Sleeping bag. This is my clothes, spare clothes, puffy jacket, stuff like that. Pillow, sleep pad, that kind of stuff. We're just going to throw it in there. Camera bag. And this is going to be very important for tonight. This is my thermodrop. Super accurate thermometer. And we're going to put it somewhere because tonight it's going to get cold. says it's about 36, 37 right now. This has been in the car, so it's warmer than that, but we're gonna hang it. And I don't know where we're gonna hang it though. Let's hang it right here for now. And we'll check back with it in a few minutes. So we'll do some housekeeping here real quick. I don't like things being messy. Stuff that back in there for right now. Chair. Super important. You gotta have a chair. Table. Another table. Gas bottle. Synthetic blanket. The best buddy you can ever have when it's going to be 18 degrees. He's going in the tent. And this is my fire pit. So normally I would bring wood with me, but if you're from the Southeast, well, at the time of this video, it is 23rd of January, you know that it has been ridiculously cold. We're talking like 25 degrees below average temperatures. And actually, hold on just a minute. This is the ice that I came through. You probably saw it a few minutes ago. That's a good 7/8 of an inch. It's cold, really cold. But in that fire pit, we're not going to be burning wood. I brought me some lump charcoal because I want to have the fire in here. I want to keep, it's going to be a cocoon of warmth, I'm hoping. We'll see. It's not very big because it doesn't need to be very big. So and then we're going to be cooking on this later. So put this back in the bag for now. As you can see, I got the fridge going. I mean, it stays going. Never turn it off. I got a 100 amp hour lithium battery back here running off a 100 watt solar panel on the roof. We'll probably talk about that in another video. But put the gas bottle over here next to the buddy heater. We won't need that. Here's our water. I'm gonna have to figure out how to keep that from freezing tonight. I guess I'll put it in the tent with it. There's our charcoal. I got two 20-pound bags of charcoal. I don't mind camping in the wintertime. I mean, I love it. It's actually my preferred time to go out, but I just don't want to be cold. This is the first time I've ever went camping where I wasn't planning on finding wood or I didn't bring some with me. So hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself if I haven't already. And this chair is also new. I'm a big Helinox fan, but I hate not having armrests. So this was on sale. I picked it up and tested it out in the old living room. And I will say, it is pretty nice. So, unlike the Hillinox chairs that use a plastic hub, Big Agnes are all metal. And it is a little fiddly, I guess, but I'm not sure of any of these chairs that aren't. And that's it. Let's get the so there's a armrest. Then you have these clips, just like a tent. Goes right there and right there. That is the chair. Oh, that is nice. Man, it is cold. It may not look like I am wearing much, but I am layered up. And I'm pretty comfortable right now, but as soon as that sun goes down, it is going to get cold. It is going to get very cold. Welcome back. As you can see, I had to put my hat on, had to put my vest on. It is cold, but it's starting to get dark. Sun's going down. We need to get the inside of the tent taken care of. So it is muddy, it's wet, literally snowed 2 days ago. We'll get these shoes off. We're gonna hop in the tent and then we'll start getting set up. All right, got the Big Agnes Rapide SL. Get that rolled out. Get the flex tail. Gear pump out. Oh no, I think I forgot the little piece at home. That is no bueno. Let's see if we can make it work. We made it work. Get our pillow out. Hell, if I did the right one. If you're like me, you have broad shoulders and you're a side sleeper, it's one of the best pillows you can get. Look how thick that is. Love it. And last but not least, my bag. So this is a North Face ep.1 bag. It is a hybrid bag. It's both synthetic and down. And the way it is set up right now, it is in its 5-degree orientation. So we'll get that laid out, get it lofting up. Like I said, this is camera gear. This is clothes. And another thing I have, this came from Walmart. So you might be familiar with the Rumpel brand. They sell them at REI. You can get it on Amazon. They are high dollar. This is basically the Walmart equivalent. Ozark Trail brand. This was on sale the other day for less than $10. I don't know how good it is, but I picked it up and figured I'd use it tonight. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if you can see my little thermometer there. 36 degrees. So now I mentioned this earlier. It's supposed to be like 17 degrees tonight. I'm not sure how I'm going to keep this from freezing. I guess I'll put it in the tent with me. But in other words, I might want to enjoy my coffee tonight. And like all JetBulls, the piezo lighter doesn't work. And our coffee of choice today, only the best, Spirit 76. Now, sun's about to go down. We're getting real close to lighting that fire, which, if you can't tell, I'm excited for. I don't ever usually measure anything. Just throw some in there. Now, the downside to this system, if you want to call it a downside, is the fact that you got to put the little metal rod thing through the lid. And make sure you do it the right way. Oh, yep. Coffee creamer. believe she's ready. Now this system isn't perfect if you've never used one, but it makes a pretty decent cup of coffee. Good enough for me anyways. Cheers. Thanks for coming with me. 35 now. It's getting cold. It's supposed to be 18 tonight. This is probably not the last warm drink we'll have. But anyways, cheers. Thanks for coming with me. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Woo! How about we get that fire lit? That sounds like a good idea. Now, these fire lighters, I usually keep in the car with me. I don't have anything else. So, hopefully, these get us the fire lit. Put charcoal on and just let it catch. Let's throw some charcoal on. That's a Milwaukee M12 work light. If you're interested, makes a fantastic camp light. Magnetic, throw it anywhere. I'm ready for this fire. It is cold. Tell you what, I'll show you how cold it is. You see that? 32 degrees. Wow. Look at that sunset. How gorgeous. Oh. Welcome back. As you can see, the fire's cranking. And I got the grill plate on it now. Like I said, this is the first time I've used it, so you know, we're going to either rise to the occasion or crash and burn together. Let me turn the light off. I've got some burgers. I'll throw them on. And I don't want to cook the shit out of them. Pardon my French. How about right there? That's why those are finishing off. Got a little ketchup and mustard. And I didn't bring a knife, but I did bring a knife. So this is what we'll be using. Got our burgers all made. Hopefully you can see that. And little dinner time treat. I know the big thing on YouTube is craft beer. I enjoy craft beer, but sometimes you just got to enjoy the classics. Well, I'm gonna eat dinner. I'll bring y'all back. Yeah, so I had to put my puffy coat on. It's cold. It's not unbearable, but it's cold. You know, I'm a firm believer in there is no such thing as a bad trip, just bad preparation. So you don't come out when it's going to be 15 degrees at night without being prepared. That's a disaster waiting to happen. So speaking of the pad I'm on tonight, Big Agnes Repeat SL. I think it's like a 4.5R. Bags good down to 5 degrees. And I'm going to have a little buddy heater running at least for a little while. But even still, it'd be fine. I hope y'all have enjoyed coming along with me this afternoon, tonight. I've enjoyed it. I've kind of been looking forward to this moment since starting the channel. I've made quite a few videos, but just haven't been able to get out on a camp, and I'm glad it's finally happened. As a matter of fact, this video, what you're seeing, should have been a backpacking trip, but the last 48 hours just have been absolutely nuts. As I mentioned before, in the southeast, it's like 25 degrees colder than it usually is this time of year, and everybody's losing heat. You can't find wood. That's why I'm using charcoal. But honestly, it's turned out fantastic. Definitely have to keep this in the rotation. Add it to the repertoire. But I'm glad we're here. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad y'all can come along with me. Hope you've enjoyed it. I want to drink this cold beverage, sit by this fire a little while longer, and I'll see y'all when it's time for bed. Well, welcome back from inside the tent. Finally decided to call it a night. Got the buddy heater going. That's an old grill that I use over campfires. I had it with me and thought that was the perfect solution. Brought the water in, gonna try to keep it from freezing. Tent is vented up there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you know, heater's got carbon monoxide detector. If it tips over, it'll fall off. I'm not gonna leave it on all night. That would be way too much, but as you can see, it's still chilly in here, but it's comfortable. In North Face bag on the Big Agnes Rapide, wool blanket. I'm set for the night, so I'll see y'all in the morning again. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out this afternoon, tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I'll see you in the morning. Oh. Good morning. Just got up. It's like 6. Got the heater going. It was cold. I was cold. Can't tell. I did not go to sleep wearing this. So, I got up at one point. My little thermometer outside said 20. So, I think like 6:45. That's when we're supposed to hit our 18. So, definitely got my baritone voice this morning. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll see y'all outside. Let's see what the temperature is. Because it's just right here. $19. That's pretty close. Plug this battery bank up. Everybody knows what comes first on a cold morning. Yeah, you guessed it. Oh crap. My water might be froze. Hold on. Nah, we're good. Get some lights on maybe. I don't know if that helps y'all out or not. Or even this one. Oh, everything's icy. Hopefully that gas will flow. Yeah. Sun's coming up. It's typically the coldest part of the day. I'm debating on starting a fire. I'm really not sure. Yeah, we'll just play it by ear. You know what? I think we will light the fire. Not a whole lot. Just something to get some heat. Because it is stunningly your lighters don't work good when it's cold. Let me show you a trick. How about that? Hopefully I'll put this out. I think we're boiling now. Oh yeah. That steep for a few minutes. I got ice in my cup. Let me get this coffee made. I'll bring you back when the fire's going. Y'all missed it. I went to get some more water out of the jug, get the jet boil fired up again because this coffee ain't lasting long. That baby was froze up solid. It's a bad day when man can't even make himself a cup of coffee because his water jug's froze. It is beautiful though. It's quiet, it's still. There's not a cloud in the sky. I mean, it's colder than a well digger's asshole out here. but it's pretty. Besides, I know what I was getting myself into. I was up walking around earlier. Sun was just starting to come up. I had the fire lit. You could hear the birds. You see the sun coming up. You can still see snow on the ground. Not a lot, but you know, from where I'm from, that's a big deal. And I was gonna have a fire this morning, but on a morning like this, I think you got to. I think it's in the rules somewhere. I don't think there's anything more rejuvenating or anything that lifts your spirits more than seeing a flame when it's cold or when it's dark. I think that's why there's a propensity to, in like survival situations, to get a fire started. I don't necessarily agree fire should be your first step. I think it's shelter first, fire second. I mean, that's a discussion for another day. But I get it. I understand. Trust me. I did bring stuff to cook breakfast. I'm not really a breakfast person. This is about the extent of my breakfast most mornings. I really don't feel like screwing with it. Not right now. I'm pretty content doing what I'm doing. Now I've talked about, you know, the things I struggle with doing YouTube, just because it's new to me. But I'm a very in the moment kind of person. I literally have to remind myself to take pictures sometimes. And so now carrying a camera around, it's kind of forcing me to maybe see things I didn't see before. Because I'm not only trying to see it through my eyes, I'm trying to put it in a perspective that y'all are going to enjoy. It's been a lot of fun. And I hope it looks good. You know, I'm literally just filming with my phone, my 15 Pro. I edit with LumaFusion on my iPad. I'm still learning that. I'm getting better though. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of production value on this YouTube channel. But I hope you're enjoying it. And if you've made it this long in the video, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching. I'm going to enjoy this cup of coffee. I'm going to enjoy this fire. I'll probably time lapse taking down camp, and then I'm going to get out of here. But again, thank you very much for watching. If you like what I'm doing, if you like the content, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I feel like everybody says that, but I'm just trying to share what I do with y'all, and I hope that it's received well. So again, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
I ain't afraid of the dark, 'cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't